I'm Ronald Tonui, Assistant National Treasurer, Kuppet. You know, recently the Teacher Service Commission promoted 36,000 teachers, which was a drop in the sea. This was a very, very small number because they shortlisted 179,000 to be interviewed. And we are trying to ask them to ensure that they request for more funding. We were really disappointed to note that the Teacher Service Commission requested Parliament to allocate them only 2 billion shillings for promotion. When we are thinking of promoting 133,000 teachers who are not promoted, you are only requesting 2 billion, which can only promote about 5,000 teachers. And we are trying to ensure that we push and we lobby Parliament to ensure that we get more funding. We'll be meeting with Teacher Service Commission over next week to discuss this same issue of promotion and majorly also to look into the issue of CPG, because we believe the CPG is no longer appropriate for the moment. It has caused a backlog in promotion, it has caused the stagnation which we are currently experiencing, and is forcing everyone to be an administrator. Not everyone is made for administration. Some are just comfortable delivering in classroom until they retire, and they need to be considered also for promotion. And we are saying we need to reopen the CPG, we review it, we amend it, so that we can also have a parallel system of promotion for the classroom teacher based on their performance. And this is what we are going to look into. We are also asking Parliament to really look into the issue of funding the Teacher Service Commission so that they can promote more teachers. You have just seen the doctors are on strike, and they have been given 2 billion for promotion, and they have rejected. And we are talking about 5,000 people or 4,000 people rejecting 2.4 billion. And in the TSC, the teachers under TSC are 368,000. Can you compare? That is very ironical. Teachers are not lesser professionals. We want to ensure that teachers are treated just like all the other professionals by providing more funds, and Parliament should be able to provide 15 billion shillings for promotion of teachers. Domiciling the GSS in primary was not a good idea. They are very unhappy at that level, and it's better that they be domiciled at the senior school, at the secondary schools. And we'll be lobbying Parliament to ensure that they look into that issue so that the GSS are brought to the secondary school. And the word secondary school should not be left out of those two levels. There is nothing called junior secondary school and senior secondary school. When you read the Constitution of Kenya, it is very clear that the word secondary school is captured as one of the functions of the national government. And there is no way you can propose junior school, senior school. So those proposals by Presidential Working Party means that it was poorly recited. If they were not able to even refer to Schedule 4 of the Constitution to note the naming of those two levels and capture it correctly, then how do you trust such a report? So that report needs to be looked into to ensure that these GSS are placed in the right position. On the issue of retirement age, which has been proposed and is being discussed in Parliament, we, as the union, we are asking members of Parliament not to adjust the retirement age. Let it remain at the age of 60 for able-bodied teachers, and be at 65 for teachers living with disabilities. Because at the age of 60, you are still very active, you are very experienced, and we should not lose such manpower. So we are not for reduction of the retirement age. So otherwise, we are calling on the Ministry of Education to be proactive and continue funding education on a timely basis and not to reduce the funds to the education sector, especially capitation per child. Reduction from 22 to 15,000 is not a good thing. We want to ensure that the standard of education for our kids in public schools is the same as the standard of education for the kids in private school. We don't want to be push the students from the public schools into the private school. What they are doing by reducing that capitation is that they are trying to make the public school unattractive. And we want to discourage them. We'll be lobbying Parliament to ensure that is relooked into. And such words which are not well digested as comprehensive school. We are urging Parliament to reject such a word. There is nothing called comprehensive school. The Constitution captures it very well, that there is early childhood, ECD, there is primary school, there is secondary school. So you cannot introduce the word comprehensive. It is unconstitutional. And we would like to urge that those who are dealing with law to read it properly and digest it for us so that we can understand the source of this confusion of comprehensive school. That one is misplaced, and I think it needs to be relooked into and be handled afresh.
My name is Paul Kimeto. Paul Kimeto, Bomet Kuppet Executive Secretary. I want to concur with my colleague, our National Assistant Treasurer, on the issues that we are facing as teachers in the Republic of Kenya, and especially the issue of the just concluded promotion. We got to know that we had some teachers who had really served for many years, but they were left. I remember, especially in Bomet County, we have a teacher who has been acting for the last 16 years as a deputy, but he was not given an opportunity to be one of those who really qualified for promotion. So as a union, we are not happy, and we are telling the Teacher Service Commission to relook into the files of every individual teacher who did not qualify for that position. Number two, on the issue of JSS, challenges that we are facing, and especially myself in Bomet currently, are majorly coming from JSS. We are calling upon the ministry and the government to make sure that JSS are domiciled in secondary school. This is because we have personnel, we have infrastructure, we have everything. And they should be made autonomous when it comes to co-curricular activities. We have co-curricular activities that have just ended, and we had a lot of challenges from JSS. Some of them were not even given an opportunity even to ref, even to go to follow their students. It was so bad, and we are telling the Ministry of Education, when it comes to co-curricular activities, and the JSS children are taking part, and then the teachers who are supposed to take and to man the activities are from JSS. That is what we are saying.
You are watching Media One International, always fast and fast. Like, share, and subscribe.